This is the Washington Times front page for Monday, October 25th, 2021. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. President Biden hosted West Virginia Democratic Senator Joe Manchin in Delaware over the weekend as Democrats weigh a wealth tax to help pay for the president's $3.5 trillion social spending package. Congressional reporter Harris Alec reports the president met with Manchin and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer at the president's Delaware home for a wide-ranging discussion on the spending plan. Democrats have become increasingly optimistic that a deal is at hand and are weighing a new tax on the incomes and assets of billionaires and corporations. Senate Finance Committee Chairman Ron Wyden is drafting the proposal with input from the White House and congressional leadership. Many believe the provision can help get the spending package across the finish line. A survey by R. Kerry Murakami of a dozen federal government departments and agencies revealed widespread concerns about the government shortchanging people of color, including in farm aid, visits to national parks, and the disbursement of unemployment benefits. The Department of Agriculture has created commissions to examine how to incorporate racial equity into the ways they do business after being accused of denying grants to black farmers. And the Department of Labor said it wants to figure out why blacks out of work during the pandemic are less likely than whites to receive unemployment benefits. President Biden's focus on complaints about systemic racism has already spurred some changes. The Department of Homeland Security, for instance, has ordered its agents to stop referring to illegal immigrants as aliens and instead call them non-citizens. A reminder that you can find all these stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page. Don't have access to the Times yet? Visit WashingtonTimes.com/George and get 25% off your annual subscription. Staying on immigration, the Border Patrol set its all-time annual record for arrests along the southern border in fiscal year 2021. The 1.659 million arrests recorded over the past 12 months tops the record-breaking number for fiscal 2000 by about 15,000, according to our Stephen Dinan. Of the nearly 1.7 million people arrested, nearly 500,000 were either caught and released immediately at the border or turned over to other federal agencies without any immediate prospect of deportation. Fiscal 2021, which ended on September 30th, also set records for unaccompanied illegal immigrant juveniles nabbed and for trafficking of fentanyl. Amid a crush of bad publicity, governmental scrutiny, and growing competition for its social media business, Facebook is hiring workers and making products to create the metaverse. Ryan Lovelace reports Facebook Vice Presidents Nick Clegg and Javier Olivan describe the metaverse as a new computing platform and a new phase of interconnected virtual experiences using technologies like virtual and augmented reality. Facebook intends to hire 10,000 more workers in Europe over the next 5 years to build its augmented reality business. It started rolling out products and acquiring companies to make it happen. Business and marketing analysts say the changes at Facebook are necessary because shareholders and potential investors feel threats of government regulation and pressure from public criticism. And finally, Mika Sellner and Seth MacLachlan check in on the governor's race in Virginia, where Republican nominee Glenn Youngkin is passing on the chance to invite the party's biggest names to help him campaign. Democratic nominee Terry McAuliffe is embracing a different strategy, rolling out the red carpet for Democratic Party stars as part of an effort to energize voters and retake momentum in the contest. The Youngkin campaign said McAuliffe is calling in reinforcements out of desperation. The McAuliffe campaign countered that Youngkin isn't using any big-name Republicans because he's trying to hide his ties to former President Trump. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and follow us on all of your favorite podcast platforms. Just search Washington Times. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at WashTimes and on Facebook for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.